Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and you enjoying your digital classes. Is it? Are you doing study well? Very good. So, welcome again in our digital classes and in our music class. Okay, you can see on board already we have started our new topic, that is Rag. Okay, and we have finished our 2 sessions. Okay, first of Rag introduction, characteristics of Rag. Okay, and some what we can say, some rules of Rag. Okay, how we can sing it, how many swars we can take in one Rag. Okay, so all these things, and in second session we have learned about Thaat. Introduction of Thaat. What is Thaat? Then some characteristics or rules of Thaat. Okay, all these things we have learned in before 2 sessions. Okay, so now in this session we are taking some concepts from Rag. Because now already you know about it, or you familiar about it, that how the Rag is affects on people's mood, or we can say Rag has a symbolic association with different seasons, with time, or with mood. Okay, so all these things you are familiar with it. Okay, so now in this session we are taking some concepts and definition of some concepts, and it is useful for your further education or further education about music, because after this we are going to take some examples of Rag. Okay, for that you must have to learn these concepts or these definitions. Okay, for that you have to write down, or you have to learn these concepts carefully. Got it? So you can see on board the name of topic is Rag, and today we are taking some conceptual features from Rag. Okay, so we'll start now. The first one is, can you see on board? The first one is Jati. Okay, so what is meant by Jati now? Okay, we'll read the definition first. Okay, it refers to the numbers of swars used in Rag. Okay, in characteristics or in rules of Rag, we already learnt about this. How we can minimum number of swars, minimum number of swars and maximum number of swars. How we can take the swars in particular Rag, that we learn. Okay, so now what is Jati? Jati means it refers to the numbers of swar used in Rag. Okay, in every Rag there is, some Rag having 5 swars, some Rag having 6 swars, some Rag having all the swars. Okay, so that is called as Jati. We can say from the number of swars, if there are 5 numbers of swars, then we can say the Jati of that Rag is Oda. Okay, now this Jati has 3 types. Okay, it depends on the numbers of swars. Okay, this is very important. The Jati is depends of number of swars. Depends on the number of swars. Got it? So now this Jati has 3 parts or 3 types. Got it? The first one is Oda Jati, the second one is Shadav Jati, and the third one is Sampurna Jati. rag, how we can play it, how we can sing it. Okay, so for that, as I told you, you have to learn these things. Okay, so in that example, I will told you what is Odav, what is Shadav, and what is Sampurna. But now just see, Odav Jati means 5 swars are there in Odav Jati. Got it? Now notice next Shadav Jati. Now what is mean by Shadav Jati? That means if there are 6 swars in particular rag, how many? 6 swars in that particular rag, then we can say that this or that particular rag is from Shadav Jati. Got it? Yes. And same as for Sampurna Jati. If in particular rag there are 7 swars, that means all swars are there because we are having only 7 swars. Is it? Yes, very good. So we are having only 7 swars, and if all the swars are there in the rag, then we can say the jati of that swar, or sorry, that rag is Sampurna Jati. Now got it? What is mean by jati, and how many types are there in jati? Okay, in detail I will tell you about Odav, Shadav and Sampurna, but just now see and just now revise it. See, Odav Jati, that means 5 swars, Shadav Jati, that means 6 swars, and Sampurna Jati, that means 7 swars. Okay, is it done? Yes. So now we'll move towards our second one. The second concept is of Vadi Swar. Now what is mean by Vadi Swar? Have you heard this word? I think you heard this in first or second session. Just revise that session. Yes. So now Vadi Swar means what? The most important swar in rag is called as Vadi Swar. Okay, that means in rag, in particular rag, Aroha Avroha is there. Aroha Avroha means ascending orders of swar and descending orders of swar, order of swars. Okay, so in that particular Aroha and Avroha, the repetition of swar is there, means in Aroha Avroha repetition is not there, but a particular song is there from that particular rag, and the repetition of swar is there for the most of the time, then it called as a Vadi Swar, or the most important swar in that rag. Okay, so Vadi Swar means what? Vadi Swar means the most important swar in rag is called as Vadi Swar. Okay, fine. The next is, you can see, the next is Samvadi Swar. Now what is mean by Samvadi Swar? Okay, see, already I have told you that the important swar is called as Vadi Swar. Okay, then the important swar is Vadi Swar, and the second important swar is Samvadi Swar. You can see the definition. The second most important swar is in rag is called as Samvadi Swar. Means there is a swar which comes after important swar, that called as Samvadi Swar. Okay, got it? What is Vadi Swar and what is Samvadi Swar? Good. Now we'll move towards our next, that is Gayan Samay. Now Samay means what? It is a Hindi word already. Yes, that means timing. Gayan Samay. Samay means time. गायन समय means a particular time for sing that particular rag. Okay, each and every rag has its particular singing time, and in that time only we have to sing that particular rag. Then only it affects on our emotions, or we can sing it very fluently. Got it? So now see the definition. The most appropriate time at which a particular rag should be sung or played. Okay, that means in that particular time period only we can sing or we can play that rag. Okay, but nowadays we are not following this what we can say, this rule, because we are learning now. So sometimes we can sing, we can see every rag. Okay, but it is a very important part, the most appropriate time in which particular rag should be sung or played. It is very important. Got it? What is Gayan Samay? Yes. Now we'll move towards our next. Okay. So next is Aroha. Fifth one is Aroha. Already I have told you just now. Aroha means what? Ascending order of swar. Okay. Each and every rag has Aroha and Avroha. Our next concept is of Avroha. Okay, already I have told you because it is too easy. Before this you have already learned about basic concept of music. Okay, that means swar, alankar, aroha, avroha, varna and all. Okay, so it is very easy for you. Aroha means the ascending order of swar or notes, and the avroha means the descending order of swar or notes. Got it? And the last one is pakad. Now what is meant by pakad? The pakad means, the definition is catchphrase. The catchphrase of the rag is called as pakad. Okay. Now what is meant by catchphrase? Okay. So catchphrase means in that or we can say by that phrase we can identify the rag. Okay, every particular rag has its different catchphrase, that means pakad. Okay, about this, in detail about this I will tell with the with the examples. Okay, so have you got it, all the concepts? Okay, you have to write down these all definitions and concepts in your notebook. Okay, I am going to send the photo of this also. So by that you can easily write this in your notebook. As I told you, we are going to take examples in next session. Okay, till that, stay at home and stay safe.